Hello, this is Ashley from Crafting with Ashley and welcome to this video. This is the cute little project we're making today. As you can see, this is a little box. You've got the ribbon top and then it just opens up like that and you can put whatever you want in it, and then you just can slip your ribbon, if you're very careful unlike me, back over the top. There you go. So I love cats, I really do, even though if they're longer in hair I am highly allergic to them. There was once a case where I used to work in social services as a finance officer, and I went out to see a client, and on the way there was this gorgeous pussycat lying on the pavement. I mean, he was beautiful with long fluffy fur. Oh, he was delicious. And of course I stroked him and said hello and everything, and then I must have touched my eye. Within half an hour my eye closed down. It just grew like a golf ball out, and it just shut down totally. So I love them, but unless they're short hair, unfortunately I have to love them from afar. Anyway, let's get on with making this box. We're going to be using some gorgeous grape cardstock, which I absolutely adore, and this measures 9 inches by 6 inches, and as you can see I have my little template here to tell me what to do. So let's get started. We're going to score on the 9 inch side at 2 inches, at 3.5 inches, 5.5 inches, and at 7. Oops, let me do that one again. 7 inches, 5 inches, 3.5, that's right, and a 2. So just make sure I haven't jumped the track anywhere. Okay, then we're going to turn it around to the 6 inch side, and we're going to score this at 1.5 inches on both sides. So 1.5, twist it round, and then 1.5 again. Okay, so let's get the scoreboard out the way before I make a mess. Okay, so easiest when my customers do this, they look at this and then they look at the template next door and they're like, oh, I'm not sure what I'm doing. And I say to them, easiest thing to do is to put your template over your piece of cardstock like this, and then you can see what to do. So we know we want to get rid of that, and we want to get rid of that, and we want to cut here and here and here and here. Okay, so now when I take that off I can see exactly what I'm meant to be doing. So let's get on and cut that. So we're going to be cutting up to the score line, and if you don't want the pencil marks you can just rub them out, but these are going to be cut off and you won't see the ones on the line because we're cutting on that line. So we've cut those 2 tabs, and now we're going to cut all of this section out. Okay. And then cut that out. So get rid of that, and then on these tabs I'm just going to mitre them a bit, so cut off a slither like that, and do the same here, just a little bit, doesn't have to be mega precise or anything, just a little bit like that. Okay, put the scissors away, get rid of these few bits of stuff. Okay, so now we have, as you can see, scoring. I mean, our we can actually, we see it's all scored, and now we can fold it. Okay, so we're going to fold on all of these score lines like that and like that, and we're going to fold in all of these ones and just do it in one big long go. Fold in all of these and get them, so that's everything folded now. Now what I find useful is to actually fold up the box without sticking anything, so you know where everything goes. Okay, so let me show you here with this flappy bit, this edge here where you cut out the tabs. You're going to bring that up because that's your back, and then you're going to bring this up, and it's going to go around just like that, and then this is going to come down here and tuck in. Okay, so while you've got it like that, that's going to tuck in here. So let's tuck it in as if it was making our box. As you can see there, it will make our box. So we know, where's our pencil again? We know, looking at it like that, even though we haven't glued anything down, we know we're going to want to have paper there, 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 and there. I haven't put anything on the back. Okay, I know, looking at that I'm going to want to have glue, because if you look at that again, let me bring it back in, you're going to want to have glue folding this in, so you're going to have glue there and glue there, and you know you're going to want to have glue there and there. So if you do like that and actually do the construction before you stick anything down, you can see how it's all going to come together and you'll know what to do. So this is going to be our tucky in bit. So to make it easier, I'm going to firstly round the edges here, and this will mean it's going to tuck in much more easily. So just round the edges like that. This is our paper. It's from the Family Stacks Designer Series paper. Okay, it's a matching gorgeous grape, and I love this gingham design. So we've got a piece here for the front, and I'll tell you how much, what that measures in a second, if I can find it. Here we go. Where is it? Oh, I wrote it down on here because I'm cleverer than I think I'm not. It's 2 3/4 by 1 3/4 is this little bit, and we're just going to stick this down with some snail. I'll just get my snail out, and I'm just going to stick that there. Just centre it, keep it straight. Okay, and now this piece is going to go here, and this measures 2 3/4 inches again, but this time by 1 1/4 inches. So this is a great way to use up all your bits of scrap, you know, because you don't need a lot of paper, Designer Series paper, to decorate this box. Okay. Okay, and then our 2 little flappy bits, they measure 1 3/4 inches by 1 1/4 inches. So, you know, they're just tiny bits of paper that you might have normally chucked away as scrap and said, well, I can't use that. Well, guess again, I can, and you can too. Okay, and I just find it sometimes easier to put the paper down before we construct it, so you can get it nice and central and flat. Okay, so let's put our snail away and get our tear and tape out again, and we're going to put tear and tape glue where we said, so we wanted it on this inside flap here. sometimes it doesn't want to tear, but there is a trick that you can use to get it to tear. And if you just take a ruler or a flat surface like that, and it tears beautifully. Okay, so we're going to have it there, and then we want it on these little flaps as well. There we go, works a treat every time. Okay, so where's my bone folder? There it is. As I said before, it's pressure adhesive, so just give it a burnish to make sure it's going to actually stick. And I'm going to take backings off these little tabs first. And here I can see I just got a bit off the edge, so I'll just tuck it back in again. Okay. I'll bring it around so I can see what I'm doing. You've got tape here, so you want it to stick to the side where you don't have any tape, and you just want everything to be flush. So sorry if I'm out of shot, but you just need to be able to see. So again, bring this around and just get it flush. And because you helped here to mitre it, if your scoring hadn't been exact totally, it might have gone over the edge, but by mitering it like that, you stopped it going over the edge. And now we're just going to bring these two bits round. So let's get rid of these. Backings. Okay, and now this is the simple bit. You're just going to bring it around, match it up, and stick it down. Okay, so you've stuck your side bits down. Now you're just going to fold over your inside bit here, and there you've got your little box all done. So now, just going to try and tie a bow very quickly over the top. There we go. So there's our little ribbon over the top. Put that aside. So now put that aside. We can do some stamping. The best bit in my opinion. So I've got a bit of scrap Whisper White, and we're going to be using the stamp set called 9 Lives. And we're still going to be stamping our kitty, and I'm going to be using this one and this one. Though of course you could use him and that as well to make a kitty with different markings. Okay, so we're going to be doing our outline, and we're going to be using Memento ink. Okay, so we're just going to place him and hold. Yeah, perfect. Now we're going to take our second bit. Now if you've got Stampin' a jig, as it used to be known, or a Stamparatus or something, you can use that to do this, but because they're clear stamps, to be honest, you can just look straight through them as well to see. And there you go, there's your kitty. Okay, so put that aside, leave him to dry on the one side, and on the other side I'm going to stamp a little sentiment called True Love Has 4 Paws. That's very true. And just stamp him in the corner here. Okay, so now I'm going to cut out our kitty using our cat punch. Okay, so just line him up. You don't want to chop off a bit of him, he'll be most distressed if he's a kitty without a taily or without his ears. So just line him up and go. And there we have our kitty. Okay, now our sentiment I am actually just going to free cut because it is so small. that. I'm actually going to trim a little bit at the bottom here. There we go. And then, waste not, want not, I'm going to use a little bit of those towels we cut off before, and I'm just going to use those to mat a little sentiment. Okay, and then we're just going to, let me see, this is easier this way, cut that out like that. Not totally straight, but it'll do. Okay, and then we're just going to use some dimensionals to stick everything down. So let's see, where do I want Kitty to be? I think I'll have him around here, so I know that everything bar his taily is going to be stuck to the box, so then I know where I can stick my dimensionals. That should be fine. And I'll stick a couple on the back there. Okay, so get rid of the markings. Okay, kitty cats. There we go. Okay, so there's our kitty. And there's our kitty from before. Okay, so a really cute little project. I really love it, I have to say, I really do. But that's just my own personal opinion, you know. Thank you for watching though. I really hope you enjoyed the project. If you did enjoy this video, if you give me a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. As always, all the measurements, supplies and everything else will be on the blog post that goes with this video. And that will be on my, the links that will be in the description box below, along with a link to my Facebook page. So, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye!